must listen.
I think we can all agree that 2020 was anything but ordinary. Although Mountain Parks experienced several challenges, we persevered and your co-op is stronger than ever. Let's talk about some numbers. We sold 296 million kilowatt hours in 2020. That's down about 6% from 2019. Interestingly, our total assets, operating revenues, and margins were consistent with 2019 even though we sold less power. Mountain Parks equity is 56%, which is above the national average for electric co-ops.
We have to be back to determine that it's
We went for a meal and they kept us waiting.
We're here today to talk a little bit about how Mountain Parks supports its community and the organizations that we help with our member contributions.
March of 2020 changed everything. We stopped in our tracks and redirected all services to focus on food security as well as housing and utility support. Compared to the year before, our numbers between those three programs, utilities, housing, and food, ranged from 100 to 300% increases from the year before. Our budget had been mapped out to hit around 1.2 million for 2020. We came in at 2.2 million. Fortunately, the community and funders like Mountain Parks Electric provided the financial means for us to continue to serve and keep people housed and fed.
With COVID and the Williams Fork Fire and East Troublesome Fire, our funding grew exponentially in the realm of over 500%. We took on 3 COVID emergency assistance funds, and with the assistance of Mountain Parks Electric, we actually created a small business relief fund.
We didn't know how we were going to pay for all the groceries that we needed or to continue to support the rent and utility assistance. And that's when Mark called and was like, how can we help? And I was just like, I don't know how we're going to pay for all these groceries. And he's like, Mountain Parks Electric is here. We're going to send you some money. And so that immediately took the pressure off of us so that we could just serve the community and do our work, knowing that Mountain Parks Electric, through their Roundup dollars and their other foundation dollars that they have set aside, were able to come to the table and help us.
Last spring, there was a ton of uncertainty and no one knew what would happen other than people weren't getting paid. They couldn't buy food. They couldn't pay rent. But there wasn't really any sort of like, well, how do we get out of this? And I felt like the staff of Mountain Parks, the contributions from our members, the Fund of Unclaimed Capital Credits let Mountain Parks really step in during those first few months and provide resources quickly that wouldn't have been available through other means, through government funding or whatever. It's just like we could act, and we did. And I thank the members' generosity for that.
Also want to thank our members because they're the ones that really drive these programs. They're the ones that make the difference. And frequently, I think we think of it as I have to give $100 or $200. With our Operation Roundup, you might only round up your bill 17 cents. But over the course of a year, that's $3 to $5. With those small contributions added up across 21,000 members, we've been able to give back to our communities more than $1 million over the last 20 plus years. And that's all because of our members. So we want to say thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.